Hello and welcome back to The Infected. This is episode 53 and we are on day 68, which is fantastic. It's about 8:15 in the morning and I have some good news. Hey Mike, did you hear the good news? Oh, cool. We have a baby chick. Look at that. Let's see if it gives any kind of information. It's a female baby chick. Look at that. How exciting. Well, let me dump that right there. Oh, well, let me do it. Let me dump that in there and then I'll be able to dump it. Anyway, I was just feeding my chicks, letting them know I still care, saying hello, chirping at them for a while, and I saw that we had a baby chick. Now, what is the objective for today? I have not worked out everything yet because, thanks, Mike, because there are a couple of things that I really want to do, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what order I'm going to do them and how important it is. Part of it is I need to absolutely make sure my mixers are going like crazy because I need to go to the trader to sell a bunch of cement if I'm going to buy the last stuff in the game just to be able to complete the game. And you can see I don't have a lot, so I absolutely need to make sure that my mixers are going. Wow, those guys are back in. Let's drop these bricks off right here. I probably should go up and make some more bricks. Did I leave the clay up there? I hope I did. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. But anyway, yeah, I want to make some money, so I need to work on making sure that thing is going 100%. The other thing that I'm going to work on today is I want to spend some time working on this bridge. I need to put up the railing. I want the bridge to be completed. And this series is coming to near an end. There isn't a whole lot left to do. There's not that many objectives left to do. So I want to finish up that bridge in order to do that. The other thing that I really want to do is I want to come up here and I want to build this bedroom. I've mentioned this a couple of times now, but I want to build like a guest facility or a bedroom for my wife and kids to come and, you know, hang out wherever they're at right now, or when we find them post, you know, recover them from the zombie apocalypse, they need a place to stay. So I want to build them a place. In real life, my kids are coming home for Thanksgiving and they have agreed, or at least two of them have, that they will decorate it and I can interview with them, which I'm pretty excited about. So I need to get that done. So let me get started by getting everything ready to start working on that, on the bridge first, because that's going to require the most amount of, well, not the most amount of time. It's the thing that I'm going to work on first. So let me get my stuff ready and I will be back in just 1 second. You know, I live in the southern part of the United States and we don't get weather like this. If we get a half an inch of snow, the locals panic and it's just, you know, we get cheeky names like Snowmageddon for a half an inch of snow and stuff like that. So we just don't get that kind of weather down here. And it's fun to poke fun about that. But the truth is that people wouldn't know what to do and don't know how to handle it because it's not part of their, you know, the rhythm of their life. But where I came from, I grew up on the northern part of the country, much, much farther north. And so we would get weather like this all of the time. And just looking at the ice and looking at all of the snow makes me think, oh, I'd love to live back, you know, where I grew up, where it was colder and we get more seasons and it was just more enjoyable. Or not more enjoyable, it was just different. It was what I was familiar with. Anyway, I was a little reminiscent here looking at all this ice and snow in the video game. Anyway, that little bit of nonsense aside, you can see that I've got a bunch of my carts ready, or I got 2 carts ready anyway, and I'm hoping to be able to plow through one side of this. I may not do it all in one setting, but my goal is to finish this side of the fence before I finish the other side, or before I even start the other side of the fence, just because, to me at least, it'll help the driving. You know, when I'm driving down, I can just kind of stay on this side a little bit more so that I've got the railing kind of protecting me from falling off, instead of just trying to drive down the middle, which is what I have been doing because I don't have rails on any side. And the other side part of me is just, it feels more complete to at least have some of it, half of it done, or one visible side completely done. So anyway, that also nonsense aside, that is my objective for right now, and we're making good progress. Fortunately, we're getting close to those rails, or to where I've got the log storage, so we should be able to run back and forth and get a bunch of logs. I think what I'm going to do is work on this until Mike gets this thing, or Mike can't keep up anymore, which, you know, I've got a lot less distance to run, so Mike isn't going to be able to keep up. Oops, let me turn that around. Didn't mean to, but we're going to do that now anyway. So this is going to release on Sunday night, or that's the plan. What am I doing? Let me drop that back in there. And since I will be on vacation, I'm hoping to put out some more content. I am getting very excited because I've been working on Vane. I bought the game and I've been practicing it and trying to get better at it. And it is easy to die in that game. Let me tell you, I don't know if you've played that before, but that game takes dying to new levels. The last time I played and I died because I didn't realize that I didn't have shoes on. And I got this nasty infection in game because I didn't know that I didn't have shoes on, and apparently my shoes got all, or my feet got all scraped up, and my guy got infected, and I got zombieism and died. So anyway, I'm really excited to be able to bring that game to you guys. I'm glad that I at first when that won in my little poll, I wasn't super excited. I was kind of thinking I'd rather play something like Supermarket Simulator or another season of 7 Days to Die, but I'm glad that it did work out because I'm liking the game more and more now that I've played it. And if you have not had a chance to play it, of course, there's a demo available and you can play the demo. And if I remember, and I hope that I do, then I will link the demo in the description of this video so that you can download it and play it yourself. It's a good game. There's a big learning curve. It is any kind of game that's complicated, got a lot of game mechanics. It will take you a while to get up to speed on, but it is certainly a fun game. And I say that knowing that there is a lot I don't understand about that game. I have not even made it to mid-game yet. So when I do play, I'm hoping for a lot of good, helpful suggestions because I know I'm going to make a lot of stupid mistakes. Let's see. Let's put down the rails. Anyway, all that was to say, if you've not bought that game, I would consider, giving it a try. It's a fun game. It's in pre-release, or it's in development, rather. So it's not fully polished. It's not fully done, but give it a try. I hope you like it. I hope you like it as much as I'm liking it. So, there we go. Much, much better. More progress. It's starting to look dark. I wonder if we're going to get a storm or something coming out. Let me put that away. There we go. Nope. Wrong button. Okay. Oops. Why did I do that? I don't know. Let's run back here. Oh, yeah. Starting to snow. May not be a blizzard, but definitely getting some inclement weather here. Ah, look at that. How cool. Makes me want to make a snowman. I haven't made a snowman in a very long time. So the music just started playing, and I don't have my correct weapon on me, and I want to see which direction they're coming from. If it's only two of them, I might try and find them right here, but I don't know. Usually when I hear the music and it takes them a while to get here, they will often be coming from that direction, but it isn't a guarantee by any means. Run, bird. The Vambies are coming. Oh, yeah. Drop the log, Paul. That's brilliant. I heard... Oh, there you are. It's just one of you. I wish I had my crossbow on me. I don't. Oh, that's Mike. I thought that was a Vambi going nuts. Okay, they're over here. False alarm. Although with both doors open, that could have been bad. Where are you guys at? Oh, I see one guy. Huh, that's interesting. They don't usually come from this direction. I mean, if this guy came from this direction, he might have come from that direction and just hit this pole. Come on, I can't get you. Can I grab your foot? All right, let's crouch and see if... There we go. Harvest him. Let's uncrouch. What do we get? A can of oil. Cool. So where'd the other guy go? I never saw him. All I heard was the death thralls. There we go. All right. Not very interesting, not very climactic, but oh well. Anyway, let me show you where I'm at, and then I think I'm going to move on to something else, just because it's not super exciting watching somebody drop logs into a fence. But I shouldn't say that. I like this game, and I enjoy watching it. I enjoy watching people play it, so I hope you guys do too. All right, let's pick up the mess that I made. Let's grab these guys and work our way along here. I'm going to have to relocate all of these because I couldn't drop the fence in, or the not the fence. What's the word? I couldn't drop the rail in back there because these were just blocking the way. And as soon as I get most of this done, I'm going to go ahead and tear or just destroy all of these. I don't see any reason to have any more of them. I mean, I could take the time to relocate them to some place that might be more valuable, but I just don't see. I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be worth the time and energy to do that. There we go. Just a couple more. Okay, I think that's it. This is what I'm going to do for today. I think this is going to be enough for today. I'd really hoped to completely clear this out so that so that I can't finish that sentence. I'm so sorry. I had really hoped to work far enough to get this completely done, but a lot of the day is going through and I'm concerned about other stuff that I need to get done. So I don't want to work on this anymore. I will come back and do it, even though I didn't get my objective done for today. I heard an animal out here. I think it was a wolf. I don't think it was going to be. I think that's what it was. But I was really hoping to see something come around here. You know, you don't see many animals in the winter, of course, and that matches real life. Animals are... Oh, yeah, that's definitely a wolf. Animals just aren't as prevalent in these types of environments. A lot of them hibernate. Thought I heard something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. At least in the game, they're not as common, and I would really like to get a goat. I'm still really wanting to do that, but I just have not had any luck. The goats have been avoiding my place like the plague. Ooh, I need to go down there and check my extractors. I forgot all about those. Hi, bird. Anyway, the next thing I need to do is to see how my cement production is going, because as I mentioned earlier, I need... Oh, yeah, they quit working. I should have done this earlier. Yeah, I'm overweight. Let me grab... Oh, man, I don't think I can... Oh, I can carry all of that. I didn't think my backpack would have the capacity to do that. 316 pounds. I am heavy. That is for sure. Move all. Let's come up here and complete this one. Move all. And let's go down here and put these in. Not bad. So I've got this about half full, but I absolutely need to get more cement. So let's run out here. Let me take that out of my hand now, since I won't be needing it. And grab this. Do I need to put... Oh, I do need to put biofuel in it. I am behind. Biofuel. Let's just grab a big pack of biofuel. I need to take the time to process through all of my spoiled food, because I've got quite a bit building up in there. I just haven't messed with it for a while. So I need to do that. Let's drop you in and take all. Drop you in and take all. And drop you in and take all. Yes, this is a little repetitive, but it's still fun. I enjoy it. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab all of this because I'm almost full here. I'm going to save these 3 and come back and handle them in just a few minutes. I need the table. Let's drop a little clay soil in here, convert it, come over here and move this into my advanced mixer. And I am overweight again. Move all. Cool. All right, let's see where we're at. Oh, I put this in the wrong... I noticed this when I was editing and I forgot about it. I noticed that I'd put it in the wrong location. Completely spaced it. Let's move all, and I need to go up and get my other clay and soil box, or clay and sand box, and put it in my inventory, or bring it down here so I can fill them up. That being said, I should also make a lot more bricks because I've got a lot more upgrading to go. Okay, set 100% done. It is. Let's just drop this little bit of sand off right here. Oh, I can't. That one's full. Drop it off right here. And so I got the mixer done. Now, what was the next thing I was going to do? I slipped my mind. Oh, I was going to work on the plumbing. So I built, if you didn't see the episode, the last episode I worked on my area up here. I hear you, animal. What is your deal? You're like my cat. I want attention. I want attention. Meow, meow, meow. Oh man, you're up here. Let's stop talking crap. Wow. I'm out of here. Got totally distracted. Anyway, I built a sink up there, so I need to connect it to my water pump. So, man, I'm hearing things today. I don't know what's going on. Let's grab a pipe, and I'm probably going to need at least 2 pipes because I think I'm going to have to make let's look up what the proper name for it is. It's one of the little transition pieces, plumbing pipe relay. So I'm going to need 2 aluminum ingots and 4 screws. So let's check this. 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's run up and get the aluminum ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. It wasn't 4, it was 2, wasn't it? I don't know. I'm grabbing 4 because I've already forgotten. Now, I hope this guy doesn't mess with me. He looked like he was kind of stuck in a rock there, but they can get super aggressive. And super loud. I don't know. Anyway, so what my thought is that I'm going to run the plumbing all the way under here to like right on the back here, and then I'm just going to run it. Actually, I'll probably put it over here because I don't want it visible on the inside. So I'll build it, put the relay back here, and then just want the plumbing up there. So it'll be visible if you run back here. But since I don't come back here that often, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I was considering doing, in old houses, I don't know, obviously where you're from or how they do it where you're from, but in old houses in America, they used to have a fake wall, and it was called something like a plumbing wall or a wet wall or something like that. And you would run all of the plumbing and I think the electrical through this sort of false wall in the building. And I thought about trying to see if I could figure out a way to build a false wall here, but just decided it was a cool idea, but I don't think it was going to be very interesting to watch. But it's something I might try in the future, just set up some kind of false wall. All right, let's place the relay down. Not power, plumbing, relay. All right, let's take you out of my hand. I don't know why that did. Oh, I see. It won't let me put it down there because there's not a place for it to grab onto. This could be a problem. You know what I think I'm going to end up having to do is I think I'm going to have to end up making a second relay so I can run this on the outside. Yeah, let's run this down here and then make it. And I didn't grab any extra screws, so I can't make another one up there. Let's see if we can place it up there though. Come on. Oh, little weird backwards jump. I'm worried about that wolf. It's gonna get loose. All right. Let's see if we can put the extra relay up here then. Plumbing, or not storage. What am I looking at? Wrong spot. There we go. We'll drop that in. It's, yeah, it's a good thing nobody comes back here. It's pretty visible. Whoa. Can I dump stuff in there? Nope. I'm going to try and get it from the other side. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is run down and try and, I've got the upgrade tool. So let me run down. I would love to be able to jump from this. Like if there was water and that would save me, I would love to be able to jump from that distance just to, you know, save the runtime. So I'm a little confused as to exactly what happened. I don't know why I seem to be having trouble with my recording recently, but you can see I'm on the pause because I recorded, then I hit stop recording, and I looked down ago just a second ago and it was doing some recording. So I'm hoping I didn't miss stuff. So if there's a non sequitur, I apologize. Anyway, there's something I want to work on, but I just realized I've left a bunch of iron ingots over here. I'm not going to try and grab both of them. And so I need to fill this up. And then I'm going to run downstairs and get a bunch of wood planks because it's time for me to upgrade something at the kitchen. And I was thinking originally that I needed to tear down everything and rebuild it. And I was kind of putting it off. I built all of the kitchen stuff up there that I wanted, and I didn't want to have to tear it all down, even if it just hung in place. It wasn't something I wanted to mess with, but it dawned on me that I can just upgrade it, and I think that's going to work. So I decided to, instead of trying it ahead of time, which is what I would have normally done. Okay. I just decided that I would try it with you guys together, and we can see how it works, because I think it's a fun idea, but we'll see. Unfortunately, you cannot upgrade the door, I don't think. Let's do this. Can I upgrade door? Nope, it sees it as the wall. Okay, let's open you and go in here. What I was thinking is, instead of tearing all this down, let's see if I can upgrade. Oh, it won't let me up because it won't, there's no floor upgrade. That's right, shoot. I really hope that was working because I can upgrade this to, well, if I have cement, I can upgrade it to cement, but I don't really want cement. What I want is the other kind of flooring. Although this doesn't look as bad, it's really grown on me since I upgraded this to brick. So maybe I won't do it. Anyway, well, that plan is shot. Now I need to run back and drop all of my planks back off. All right, change of plans. I had thought about going downstairs and making, dropping all the planks off, but I got about halfway down the stairs and I thought, you know what? I'd rather work on this because as I said at the beginning, I need to have this ready for my kids in a couple of days. So I need to work on building this foundation out and starting the building, which I also need to work on getting a bunch of bricks because I want that to be a brick building for them. Because as I said, I like bricks. I think they look cool and I really want to get that done. Wow, this is getting quite high. Which doesn't really matter at all. Can I fit one more on here and have it not go over the edge? Because I want them to be able to, when they look out their door, be able to see, but I don't want that beam visible. Let me see that one. Don't fall, Paul. Don't fall, Paul. Don't fall. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be visible from below. If it is, I can deal with it, or I can ignore it, or something like that. It doesn't really matter. In any case, I've got a path out. Whoa, I've got a path out to where I wanted to go, so I can get started working on these foundations, so that I can start building the building. And I'm obviously not going to get super far into it today, because it is almost 8:30, and the sun will be going down here real soon. Plus, this takes a lot of just running back and forth with logs, but yeah, that's my plan for today. I'd like to get this built. I'd like to be able to get at least the foundation laid out today, so that I can be able to have everything ready for my kids when they come home for Thanksgiving. Anyway, I hope you guys are planning, well, if depending where you're at. I've looked at my viewer count, and obviously, you know, people could watch videos from wherever. And for a while, one of the places I was trending in was India. And so I'm guessing, of course, you don't celebrate American Thanksgiving in India. But wherever you're at, if you have a holiday coming up, whether it's Thanksgiving or anything else, I hope it goes well for you. I hope you guys have a good time. I'm really looking forward to it. It will be a lot of fun. It will be interesting because my wife is the cook in our family, and she's always enjoyed cooking, and I never have. Well, she's on call this week, which means that I will be doing the cooking, because there's no point in her planning everything out and then saying, oh no, I've got to go, or I've got to take care of all of this stuff. And she'll likely be at the house, but she'll be working. And so I've done all the meal prep, and I've done all the planning, and we're going to have a pretty traditional Thanksgiving meal, but it'll be interesting because I'm not a great cook. And my kids are coming home, and some of them have got cooking skills and some don't. But it'll be interesting. It'll be the first time that my wife has had nothing to do with prepping the Thanksgiving meal. So let's go ahead and turn my light on because it's getting a bit dark. And let's run down and get some more logs. I don't know if you guys enjoy hearing about stuff like that, but it's sometimes when you're just recording, it's a stream of consciousness flow. So what you say has nothing to do. It just comes out the mouth. It's like verbal vomit, I guess. All right, let's go. 2 more or 3 more. You know what I should do? I should have a Thanksgiving dinner for Mike on Thursday. Come up here, do a little recording, put out a little short video of Mike and I having Thanksgiving. If I could get him to sit at a table, I would. That would be fun. Oh, I hope I'm not running out of planks. I didn't think to... How many do I have? Oh, I'm really low. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm going to need to grab some more planks on the way down here. So this is a path. Oh, look at that. I guess I got more done than I realized. I kind of want to go down there and work on that some more. I might do that off camera. So first thing in the next video, I might show you what I got done. Because, yeah, I don't know. That's what I think I'm going to do. All right, let's get some more progress. So this is a way to come out to the building. And I'm going to build the building that direction, which I think is going to work good. But I also want to make a connection from right here. So let's go ahead and run some planks out this direction, or run some foundations out this direction. Where do I want to come from? I think from the very end there. So let's start about here and build some foundations to work our way that direction. Can I get all the way out there? Nope. Oh, I can. Look at that. All right, it doesn't matter. I am out of logs, or I'm out of planks, so I can't actually build it. There we go. I don't want to fall off. I'll drop that and hope Mike doesn't pick it up. You know, it is really starting to come down hard out here. Ah, there we go. Oh, I already had him. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't letting me put him in, because I already had enough logs in my hand. Come on, Paul. All right, 5 more. There we go. Perfect. Exactly 1 cartload. Oh, I count them off by 1. 6. That's what I meant to say. Totally was. All right, there we go. All right, before I continue any more that direction, I'm going to put some rails on here just because I'm afraid. 1, I think rails really add to the aesthetic of the game quite a bit. But the other thing is that I'm always sprinting over here, and I don't think I'm going to make that corner one time, and I'm going to run off and fall to my death, and I'll have another death. Actually, I don't even remember how many deaths I've got. I think it was just 2. Let me look at the stats. Well, apparently I've died 3 times. I don't even remember what they were. I guess I could have gone down and look at my graveyard to see how many times I died, but yeah, I died 3 times. Cool. Well, I am not eager to make it a fourth, so let's go ahead and put some rails up here. That roof rails, Paul. There, I think that's going to be good enough. I don't need them on this side because they're not going to, I'm not worried about, you know, if I fall off, it's like, oh no, I fell down here. Maybe slightly inconvenient, not, you know, devastating. Not, oh, I broke a leg. Actually, that would just be embarrassing when I broke a leg from that height. All right, let's grab you and put you in. Grab you and put you in. So I just dropped one in there. That means I need 3 more. And I only have 2, which I will drop you in there and you in there. So I must have dropped one in when I was filling it from that direction. Okay, it doesn't matter. I had enough and it looks good and that worked out perfectly. Absolutely cool. So that'll let me come around here without worrying about, and I got up in the morning and I'd be like, it's Christmas, guys, it's snowing. Come on, wake up, wake up. We got to open up Christmas presents to come over here and see my kids. And I won't fall off to my death. That would be, you know, horrible. Let me drop those off. Yeah, let me get some, what time is it? Okay, I got a little bit more time. Let's make a little bit more practice or a little bit more progress on this area right here. And then I will come back up and we can finish off the video. I was getting ready to go upstairs and start recording the last of the foundation builds. And I realized my dude is hungry. I got him filled up on planks. I got 2 log carriers up there. Let's go over here. But my dude needs something to eat. He is hungry. I'm running him ragged and not feeding him well. Man, I need to clean this biofuel up. First thing in the morning, that is what I'm doing. Coming up here and cleaning up all this biofuel. All right, I've got plenty of planks in my inventory. Let me grab a couple of logs since I can on the way up. And let's run up here and drop another group of foundation. The idea that I'm having, at least right now, and of course, this is subject to change. Oh, I can't shoot. I got to drop these because I can't jump over the carts while holding them, the logs. Because you can't jump while holding logs. All right, where'd the other one go? Surely Mike didn't get that thing already. But I came up with 3 in my inventory. Maybe I dropped 1 in the cart. No, I didn't. Well, I've managed to lose it. That's okay. It'll show up eventually, or it won't, and it won't be a big deal. Anyway, let's come out here. My thought was that I'm going to build like a 3x3 building for the kids to be able to go in, and one kid will get 1 floor, the other 2 will get their each own individual floors. And that's my plan for right now. This is just going to be the walkway entrance where I'm at. What I'm dropping right now is actually going to be does that go the right direction? Yeah, is actually going to be the foundation for their rooms. So this is what I would love to get done. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get it done today because it's after 12 and I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. But I wanted to make some progress on it. And I wanted to show you what the plan was from here on out. There we go. Okay, grabbing more logs. Oh, we're going to be so close. Oops. That C button gets me every time. All right. So I got 2 more logs. All right, so I need 1 log there and 4. So this is going to be 12, 13, which means I won't be able to get, I just want to finish this thing off. I know I just said I didn't want to, it was time to end the video, but I don't want to end the video without having that foundation built. That just seems like such a bad, like the completionist in me would go absolutely nuts with that. Unfortunately, I need more planks than I can carry in 1 cart. So this is going to require 2 trips down, but that's okay. It'll be really quick because I should have plenty of planks and it's just drop and go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Did I drop the... There we go. Okay. So you should need 3 more planks and I have 1 more. Or 3, not planks, logs. Okay, so that's it. I need 2 more logs. So I'm going to run down and fill the cart up all the way anyway, even though I don't really need to, because I'm going to need it for the next part of the build. When I start building the rest of the base, I will likely need logs, even though really what I'll need a lot of is planks, but you can't ever go wrong with having the supplies there anyway, so What's the harm? It only takes a second. I feel like I'm talking myself into that. There we go. And we are back. And there. All done. Perfect. Yeah, this will be the size of the base. I don't know who's going to get which room. It's whoever records first gets to pick their own room. I'm going to have to come up with different entryways because I don't want to put stairs going from one floor to the next floor. I want the stairs to be external. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. I'm not sure what that's going to involve, how that's going to look. I don't have a plan for that. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying playing the game or watching the game as much as I am enjoying making these videos. Thank you for sticking it out to the very end. Have a good day, and remember, game on.